So I moved. I have had an ear infection the whole time. This ear is still clogged and I've been sick. It started off with just like a regular cold and I gave it to my boyfriend and my brother. So, and those are the two people who like were moving with me, obviously. It's a nightmare. So I would love to do like a sit down, like do my makeup, get ready with me, explain the whole situation, because I have a crazy story about the movers. It was probably the worst day of my life. But I kind of wanted to just like, I don't know, not that I do tours really, but I do have a new room where I'm going to be filming. It's empty. I could use, honestly, a little bit of feedback and probably some help as far as like organization. I fucking love starting fresh and being able to organize. So I thought that I would take you along for that a little bit. Right now, I guess I can give you like a little tour of it the way it is. It's very empty. And then I'm basically just gonna be like organizing where my makeup and stuff is gonna go. I look so haggard. You're welcome. Sorry about the dry skin on my nose. I've been, you know, really fucking sick. So I'm testing out like a fall color background. It's like this nice like warm gold and it's like a velvet and it's a little bit shiny. So I'll be interested to see like how that looks. The nicest thing about this room is just being able to have enough distance between me and my backdrop so that we can be lit separately, because in my other place, since my boyfriend and I were sharing that room as like an office, I wasn't able to have like a ton of distance. I just didn't have like enough room really. So it's hard to film on your phone because I like focus on like the camera's got to be in the center, but it's not, it's right there. So I'm gonna do that fucking annoying like YouTuber thing or vlogger thing where they're just like staring at themselves the whole time. One really annoying thing is that this place doesn't have a microwave, which I didn't like think was gonna be a big deal, but we have to like get a microwave because like my coffee's cold now, and what do I do? Just like drink cold coffee. You wanna see something horrible? I'm really sorry at all the people who like freak out about that kind of thing. My boyfriend was gone and I was trying to move our couch over by myself and I dropped it on my finger and it broke my nail. And I bent this one back. I think I'm gonna take them off after this, dude, because the amount of pain that I've suffered in this move just from my nails is like a little much for me. Hi, kitten. You wanna come say hi? Come say hi. Dude, she became a wild animal when we moved in. Like the first day, she was like kind of excited and like walking around and like sniffing everything and, you know, trying to figure shit out. And then it was like that evening, and then the next day, she like all the smells were just like really confusing her. She's such a goof. And she was like walking around like hissing at everyone and growling, and like at one point my boyfriend and I were like we were just like laying in bed because it's literally the only place that we have to like hang out right now. And she jumped up on the bed and she like got really aggro and like crossed her legs and was like sitting there like looking around like this, like not moving, but just her eyes. And then she just looked right at my boyfriend and she started like growling like crazy. It was crazy. But then literally the next day, it was like she needed 24 hours of being like annoying. And then the next day, like she's super sweet, like really happy and like cats. What are you doing? Imma, what's going on out there? The windows are really dirty. They need to be cleaned. Kitten. Okay, let's see if that makes it a little bit better, but it might be a little dizzying for you. So this is when we first walk in. That's the closet for this room. And I'm gonna be having like, you know, just the clothes that I don't really wear that often in here. It's basically just, I mean, it's literally chaos. Like if I could just real quick, like help. So it's just like random shit is just put in here right now. But basically like I have these really like old thingies that I got from, hey kitten, Ziva. Ziva. I got these from Target like a while back. I have 4 of them and they're just filled with like palettes and stuff, like makeup. So I think I'm gonna be probably clean those out because they're really dirty and then put them in here. And then we'll organize that shit and just like probably event clothing or, you know, jackets, shit that I don't wear like all, like not daily wear is gonna go in here. And then, you know, like bags and all that shit. I don't know, whatever. New makeup, who cares? We'll get to that at some point. So then this is the room fully. It's not gigantic, but it's a good size and it's gonna fit all my shit. So we have, this is my current backdrop situation. If someone could please explain to me why they're putting these fucking things in the middle of a wall. Like I get that like people wanna mount their TVs, but like who has cable on their TVs anymore? And then the modem is just like that. Like it's just so stupid. Anyway, we might move that. So this is the backdrop that I use, which I got from Amazon, and it's currently like fully, well, I don't know if it's full, it's not fully, it goes taller, but it's like way bigger than I was able to have it before, and I'm trying to get it to be as big as possible. So this is the thing that I got. It's on Amazon. I'll try to find it and link it down below, but I basically just like tried to find a heavy duty backdrop thingy because my other one was like kind of garbage, like very flimsy. And then we have my desk is here in front of the window. There's these dope ass, I'm not gonna show them to you just because, you know, oh, I was gonna say privacy, I was gonna say security, and then like obviously privacy. I'm not gonna show them to you, but these like dope ass like rich people condo bullshits going in like across the street basically, and that's the construction that you're hearing right now. And they look pretty sick. Anyway, can't afford that. So this is my desk situation. This little guy is the little thing that I have like next to my like filming desk when I just keep the stuff that I like use daily that won't fit on my desk. This is my little chair. I don't know why I have a white chair. And then I got, that's my Theracane. I got this rolling metal desk, once again from Amazon, that just is good for, you know, sometimes I want to move that shit around. I get really nice light in this room, so we're gonna do some fucking natural light videos. I'm so excited. Anyway, light, those things, obviously not everything is set up yet. Clearly, I have this bureau that I think I got from like Wayfair or something. It's kind of garbage, but it like does the job. I obviously wanted to keep it. Oh, boo. Like, what are you doing right now? Oh, okay. They had a rough time with this move, but I feel like they're adjusting well. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, I wanted to keep everything in here white. Just, you know, obviously light, like, is the most important thing when you're filming. So, but I get pretty good light. And then there is a bathroom, which is actually going to be the cat's bathroom. And they've already made a really big mess in here. Litter box. This thing's bullshit, by the way, just so you know. Oh, dude, you know what's so nice though? When I turn the light on, like the fan and the light are separate. So nice. In my other place, you couldn't turn that off, so like I can actually like do those stupid like, look at me in my, well, whatever, it's just like the back of a door. It's not gonna be pretentious like those other videos, like the Vogue things or whatever, you know what I mean? But whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna be filming in here because it's the cat's bathroom, but anyway. I got this thing from, now I can't remember what it was called. It's called the Nook, and it's from one of those fancy furniture cat things. It's made out of metal, which is like very intense. And then the litter box is inside. It's like a separate piece, and then you basically like pull this thing up to clean it, and then you just put it back on top. Like it's just like this is a separate piece and it pops up. But there's like a gap, and they just like track shit everywhere, and I'm just like, the fuck? Like I just have to do so much cleaning. I don't know, whatever. It's just cats are messy. That's it. So right now I am cleaning out, I just cleaned out the floor, and I'm going to do some Swiffering because there was so much construction. This is a new building, so there's so much construction dust just like everywhere. And I've already done like the majority of the apartment, but we gotta do little sections. Ooh. What do you think? New rug. Like she's already trying to destroy it. It's just cheap, but it's from Wayfair. And it looks like if I drop makeup on it, it will, oh, I don't want to talk about it. It won't be that obvious. Whatever. Boo? Thoughts? Boo? Thoughts? What's going on? More progress. More progress. Oh my god. I just walked into the wall.
I did.
Uh-huh.
This range is like really good.
Oh my god, he's gonna complain. Okay, this is what happened. So this is my filming desk. I got it on Amazon. Just ignore this shit, it doesn't really matter. But basically the way I have it set up is I have, and I'll show them to you, but I have these stands here, and I have 2 panel lights that go on them. And then with these, I have 2 like mini panel lights that go there. Ooh. So, okay, so a lot happened yesterday because I was FaceTiming with my parents and my boyfriend started talking to them about cryptocurrency and NFTs. And I just had to do something while that was going on. So I ended up putting like long things here, obviously, or like relatively, so like jackets and dresses. I think I'm gonna be putting shoes up top, probably. I have a lot of stuff that has to go in here, so I just don't really know. This is temporary because I really don't like it. I'm gonna, at the very least, move the like short bags up to here with the backdrops. I got these hangers on Amazon, by the way. They're like velvet with like a rose gold top, and they're like super cute. I think the caramel colored ones are out of stock, but I'll link them down below. They have like cream with, I think it's cream, maybe white with the rose gold top. Super cute. Game changer, dude. I used to have those like white plastic ones. So ugly. Anyway, so this is what I have going on here right now. I have like a bunch of stuff that needs to like come out of here and go in my dresser. Like this thing's empty right now. My entire desk drawers are empty right now. I moved these out here because I just needed some room, and I was like, oh, maybe this can work, but like I kind of hate it. And like they're really not meant to be stacked. So I don't know. Basically right now I think I'm just gonna show you, because these are actually like relatively organized, but I know I didn't show you any kind of a like cleaning process or organizing process, or like, sorry, what do you call it? Like tossing out process before I moved. So I figured I would show you like what I kept. I really hope the audio on this is not fucked up, because I'm filming on my iPhone and I'm also filming at like 6 in the morning and I'm not trying to yell. Anyway, so I got these things at Target. They're like separate, they're stacked here, but they're like 3 drawer things. They're like very basic. They've served their purpose, you know? Anyway, so I have lashes in here, which like I have a ton of them, so I'm obviously not gonna show them all to you. You guys know I'm a huge fan of House of Lashes. These are great. I recently actually picked these up. It's a Look is probably my favorite style from them. The collab with Patrick Ta. You know, I got some randos. I got some Ardells. You know, sometimes you need something like ridiculously long. I got some Swede. I love Swede lashes, are fantastic. Some individuals. I've got Velour Lashes in here. I've got like just a lot. The fuck is this? Kiss lashes. Look at those. Spiky and fun. Kind of remind me of like a Nicki makeup type deal. Oh my god, this drawer, for real. So when I said organized earlier, I was lying. This is literally just like eye stuff. So I have all mascaras. I have, you know, liquid liners. I have like liquid, or sorry, I guess this is technically an eyeshadow, but it just felt like a pencil to me. Just a fat pencil, you know? Glitter, glue, like anything involving the eyes. I've got my Mario, this is my backup Mario, whatever the liquid stuff is. So I should probably organize this at some point. I'll probably get like some kind of inserts or something. I would love if you guys know like really good ones. I don't want to spend a shitload of money at the Container Store. You know what I mean? Like these things are old and crappy. I'm keeping them. All right, these are my like my smaller eyeshadow palette. So the way that I have it, can you please stop shaking? The way that I have it set up is, this is like a separate thing, this guy from this. So this is like smaller eyeshadow palettes, more medium eyeshadow palettes, and then my large eyeshadow palettes. So obviously, you know, we got the winner, Subculture. We have this little guy, which I bought for my minis, BH palettes. I tried to keep palettes that, you know, had colors that either I was like really interested in using or like just were my favorite. But like obviously this is like just a perfect palette to have, like beautiful colors and finishes. I've got all my Huda Wild, Saf, like the Obsessions, all of those palettes. I have my Raw Beauty Christie Pure palette, obviously, you know, some Clio palettes, Melt palettes, Dose of Colors, which in all honesty I have not used in such a long time. But they are beautiful. These were like when they relaunched with the like matte packaging, and I haven't touched them, but just like every time I look at that, I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty. I have to use that, and I never do. All right, we got Linda Hallberg's Juvia's Place. I don't want to go through like every single thing, you know. The Los Angeles palette by BH. I love that. You know that. You guys have seen that a bunch of times. Tie-dye palette by Hank and Henry Beauty. I have this Natasha Denona palette, and I don't know why because I never use it. But I feel fucking guilty about getting rid of a Natasha Denona palette. Dominique Cosmetics, BH 80s Remix. Just like, look at those colors. Like, I just feel like this is a palette that I'm gonna need at some point, you know, even though I haven't had a chance to even use it. La Vie d'un Prince's collab with BH. Stone Cold Fox. Lots of BH just because they're like, oh, you know what? I actually was talking to somebody recently and they were wearing this palette, which is really funny because it's so beautiful and I don't think I've ever used it. But once again, it's one of those palettes where I'm just like, I'm gonna need this at some point. Like, I'm just gonna need this. All right, over here, I have a drawer marked talc because I'm still not entirely sure if I should care about whether or not something has talc in it. So I just thought I'll label it so I know, and we'll just keep that here. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is random. This is the Brushfolio. You've heard me talk about this before. It's great for travel, holds your brushes. I think this is just a melt, like PR thing. Oh, I must have just thrown these in here. I think there's brushes or eyeliners in there. These are some randoms. I don't know what the fuck happened here. This is basically empty. Like, what the fuck? There's just about face. Like, okay, get it together. What even is this? And then down here, looks like we've got some random shit for whenever I might need it. For instance, some crystals. Thank you, ColourPop. I don't know what the fuck is in here. These are usually like, yeah, these are Meg's brand Get Stoned crystals or stones. I've got stickers in here. I've got like nail stickers, just like, you never know what you might need. This is the Becca Chrissy, one of the Becca Chrissy palettes, which is sentimental for me just because it was like a really great event. I have like Becca Cosmetics. I have these Marc Jacobs blushes that are like probably so expired, but like so beautiful, and one of my favorite like first like fancy like big brand events that I went to. So I kept those. A lot of Becca stuff in here just because Becca is, you know, I mean, I guess it's been bought by Smashbox, but like it's different. It's gonna be different now. This is the first, holy shit, you guys. This is the first ever highlight that I ever bought. This is MAC, this one, like this specifically. Lightscape, sorry, mineralized skin finish. This was the first ever like highlighter that I ever bought. Like this was like my first like big makeup purchase. Okay, I'm never getting rid of this. Kept this guy, the Becca Skin Love, because it was part of the launch. The first and only brand trip I've ever gone on was with Becca, and it was for the Becca Skin Love line. And this is another thing, like I'm sentimental, dude, what can I say? Special effects. I have latex, liquid latex, which I don't think I've ever used. The Maron palettes, which I use all the time for like Halloween looks. Makeup Forever in here. Those are probably my favorites. Like the Flash palettes are, this one's actually like a knockoff. And I mean, I don't know if I necessarily say that it works just as well. This is the, you know, Flash palettes. I've gone through a lot of these. They are just like so useful for professionals. Not that I'm a professional, but you know, I'm definitely not a professional. Finally, I don't know if I can really show you this drawer, so I'm just pulling it out like that. But these are all of my Pat McGrath things, from benchmarks to, or I don't know if you would call them benchmarks, but like lab samples when I was working with them I mean, like I have, you know, the highlighters. Basically, I've kept everything. So when she would launch a new eyeshadow palette or a new product, she would send me the lab samples. So I have a lot of individual eyeshadows before they even went like in the full palettes, like before all of this whole process or whatever. And I have like little pots of like highlighters and all that kind of stuff. And I just kept everything because I'm not gonna get rid of it, you know? So this entire drawer is like very jam-packed full of like eyeshadows, highlighters, mascaras, eyeliners, you know, just like everything. So that's what that is. And just simply because certain things were like confidential and all that contract bullshit, can't show that to you. So the mystery drawer. I really hope you appreciate me coming onto camera like this. Like, I don't know what the fuck this situation is. It's been incredibly hectic. I am going to do a get ready with me probably, or something chill where I tell you my moving story because it just needs to be heard by the world. And I don't know, I'm not like, I'm not a vlogger. Okay. This is probably gonna be garbage. Like, I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm just like filming on my iPhone and like talking in a raspy voice because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. But I know that a lot of you like to see like makeup collection things, so I figured like fuck it, why don't I just show you like what I have right now. And always when you watch these makeup collections, like keep in mind that these influencers like I'm not one of them, these fucking influencers, we've been doing this for like, most of them have been doing this for like years and built up a collection of free shit. Most of this stuff probably was sent to me. I do buy a lot of makeup, but like actually for an influencer, I feel like I buy too much makeup. Maybe not, I don't know, whatever, it's a business expense. Anyway, it's usually like built up over time. So like I understand there are makeup enthusiasts out there who are just like, oh, I need to have like all of these things. You definitely don't need to have like 7 different mascaras. Although, maybe 3 different mascaras. All right, guys, I will, fuck, I don't know how to end this. If you could let me know, like, this is like very rudimentary right now. Like I said, I still have to like organize these things, figure out where things are gonna go. I'm trying to like optimize my storage in this apartment. I have a lot more room for it, but I want to keep things like nice and streamlined. But if you want to see just like, I don't know, something specific, my brain is not working fully because I like have not slept. I'm still recovering from my ear infection. Oh my God, I'm so fucking tired. I will film something about my like setup because I don't know if it's changed, but like, if you want to see it, maybe I'll just include it in one of these kinds of videos and let me know, just fucking let me know. Dude, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna put it up and see what happens. Bye.